Hello everyone, good morning. It's your daily reading. Welcome to my channel, IRISHDONNA Tarot. We're here today to look at how someone feels about you. So for whomever you've come to the reading to learn about, that is what we're going to look at this morning. This is IRISHDONNA Tarot, and I am welcoming you to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Donna Wilder-Hart, and I'm a professional psychic, astrologer, and tarot reader. I am well credentialed. You will find my credentials below, and all the information about the contest is in the box below, as well as booking a reading with me. And I want to say that I'm here to build my private practice at a discounted rate. And so please be sure, if you book a reading, to do it through my website. There we go. Here we go. Look at this reading coming up before you. It's beautiful. Look at this. I love this energy. Your person thinks the world of you, quite literally. You have two major arcanas. There's a transformation coming up. This looks as though the person had a very messy life. Aww. Okay, so this could be, for some of you, a very young person. So it could be a daughter. It could be definitely parenting situation, because we have a daughter and we have father, and that sex doesn't make any difference. Okay, it's just energy of parenting and being a child and being a young person here. So basically what I'm seeing is someone who absolutely, again, thinks the world of you. There is a transformation going on in the relationship, so it shows that there's a lot of change. Now, how do we have change in relationships? In a parenting relationship, children are born. They go off to school, they graduate from college, they have all these educational developmental steps. It shows that for some of you, your child may be grown, having their own children, and there may be some messiness in terms of, we have the Nine of Wands card. That's usually strife and difficulty in the relationship. It happens naturally with our teenagers who are rebelling and trying to, find their own way in life. For many of you, this relationship is primarily a relationship in which one of you has responsibility for the other. So it could be adult children who are taking care of a parent, the role reversal now. It could be someone who's taking care of someone with who's going through a health crisis of some sort. But the relationship, and oh, this is just beautiful. The Father of Pentacles is nurturing. This is, some people call it the daddy card or the father card. It really is somebody who knows exactly what to do. They know how to save for a child's education. This is beautiful energy of great love, devotion, caring from the heart chakra. This is very deeply felt. The Strength card is Leo the Lion. That is a Strength card, is Leo, and it rules the 5th house astrologically of children and creative things. So for those of you for whom this is not a parental relationship, it could be a relationship in the workplace in which you have a mentor, somebody who's teaching you something. It could be a college professor who takes an interest in your development. So to me, this is absolutely exquisite. The Death card means transformation, and it's really, the transformation is all about clearing up some debris. And so when we look at schooling, we're looking at people who come into school and they don't know as much as when they leave. So a lot of false assumptions about life, or false assumptions. Say you entered law school and you had this thought that it was going to be a certain way. Well, it's very messy. You were not right about what your expectations were. So to me, this Nine of Wands says that the transformation that's taking place, it has a lot of surprises and a lot more detailed, sort of like, well, I didn't see that happening. I didn't think about the place that I chose to live would make it difficult to get to class or to work, or I didn't know the traffic was bad, or, this is about, basically about assumptions that you have, that it sort of helps you run amok in a situation. It also shows that you're quite stubborn. When I get the Devil card, I get somebody who wants control. They want to be in control, and they want to hold on to their way of doing things. Sometimes it's their way or the highway. You know, and even when you're caring for somebody, you know, it can be an obstinate child, it can be an obstinate parent, it can be an obstinate boss, somebody who's not especially open-minded. For many of you, this is education. The Hermit card is studying. You know, it could be that you've gone off to school for your graduate degree, and you know, it's very burdensome money-wise, right? Because the devil would mean that you could be running into debt, that you really have to watch your coin. It shows that you may have a parent who could pay for it but doesn't want to pay for it because they think that's part of your development, part of what you need to learn. This is really, I love the reading because this is just so much about the natural transition of life for those who are going to become very successful. That's what I see here. I see a parent, a child, a relationship that is absolutely hell-bent on being successful. And as much as it's painful for the people involved to sort of go through the transformation, whether it's growing up, whether it's taking care of somebody, you know, again, the fatherhood card, the card of nurturing, that you're going to do what's right. It's not about who's right. It's not about any personal struggles in the relationship. It's about doing the right thing for the greatest good of all. It's about nurturing and true love at its very best. And the World card, I have shivers as I lift this card. When you look back on this period of time in your life, no matter which player you are in this situation, you're going to see how wonderfully abundant and how you made the right decisions. You're making all the right decisions. It's not easy. When we see the death card in transformation, you know, that's when we want to bail a child out of trouble. But, you know, maybe it's better for them to get the consequences of their action. That's how we learn, right? You don't tend to make the same mistake over and over again if you have to face the consequences of it. And these consequences, I don't see anything here on the board that looks really terribly difficult. You know, making a child, even if you could afford to pay for their degree, making them pay for themselves is, you know, and making them understand how hard you had to work to help them. It brings them a sense of reality and growth, you know. It does transform. It transforms into a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful adult and parent. So I would say that for many of you, this relationship is not necessarily romantic. This could be, again, I see this as mentoring, parenting, childing, you know, being the child in a situation, feeling as though, oh, that person's so controlling. Look at that. They won't just give me lollipops and gum to chew all day. They're going to make me face the reality of what life is like so that I can grow up and be beautiful and strong and competent and capable and loving just as they are. I find this to be a really thrilling reading for the collective. I'm sending you love from Chicago. Mwah! Irish Donna, Tarot, and Donna Wilder-Hart. Thank you for visiting today. I hope you have a fabulous day.